Have you ever wanted to live the RV life, but you still needed to create an income while on the road? Stay tuned as we share with you how we work from the road and give you some ideas of things that you can do while living the RV life to create an income. It is totally possible to be able to live the RV life while still working and creating an income from on the road. According to research, remote work has grown exponentially over the last 10 years. With the day and age of technology and the internet, working from the road has never been easier than it is right now.
So you don't have to work solely online. You can find contract positions for different professions.
Exactly. We know so many people that are nurses, that are travel nurses and work contract positions. Some positions like security officers, you can find contract positions for those short-term things, especially in areas where they're going to be having a large event and they need security personnel or other type of personnel to be able to host that event. You definitely don't have to work online. But if you are working online, it makes it very easy and feasible to just pick up and leave whenever you want. All it takes is an internet connection to stay working. Speaking of internet connection, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we do for our internet connection to stay connected?
Yeah, so we have a Verizon MiFi device, and we have a little MIMO antenna that hooks up to it, that we suction cup to the window. And the connection is just really great. So when I'm driving, Charity can be working while we're driving down the road. And the Verizon wireless signal is pretty decent nationwide. So we don't have any complaints when it comes to the coverage.
And that way we're not relying on campground Wi-Fi either. We just always kind of broadcast our own Wi-Fi. And as Ben mentioned, whomever is not driving, so if I'm driving or if Ben's driving, the other one of us can be getting some work done even as we're going down the road.
And it connects up multiple devices. So the kids can be playing on the PlayStation in the back bedroom or watching movies on their iPad while we're driving down the road.
There's a lot of options to work virtual vocations, which means something that you can do 100% virtually or online. Tell us what some of those options are for some of those types of vocations.
So there's a ton of options, including web design, graphic design, writing. You can freelance video edit for people, software engineering.
If you're any type of a physician, telemedicine is another trend and a great option to be able to work virtually. While we were traveling this summer, we actually did several of our doctor's appointments completely virtual via Skype. That was a great way for us to be able to get what we needed medically, but we never actually had to step foot into a doctor's office. We're able to do everything 100% online. You can also do positions like tutoring, life coaching, or building online courses, which is one of the things that we do, isn't it?
Absolutely. So whatever niche that you're in or any expertise that you have, you can create a course around that. And there's many, many platforms that you can put your course out on, including Skillsoft, Udemy.
The courses that we have built have been wrapped around selling products on Amazon, which is what we do full time. We've developed courses for a membership called Seller Pro, and we'll put the link below the description in case that's something that you're interested in. But what we do for work full time while we're living the RV life and traveling is we maintain our physical products business, selling products on Amazon. And we also do coaching for other people that are in e-commerce or selling products online, as well as doing consulting for other people that just have an online presence and they want to do a better job with getting their word out. In other words, it's called marketing. There's also several different travel positions that you can think of as well. We mentioned travel nursing earlier, but things like being a ski instructor or a scuba instructor. Maybe a boat captain is something that you've always wanted to do and you've got those skill sets. That's something perfect that you can do while you're on the road and still create an income while traveling. Things like going to local craft shows or vendor type events. If you're somebody that is handy with crafting, or you have some type of specific skilled product that you put out there.
And there's also the Amazon Work Camping program, where you go and help Amazon fulfill orders in their warehouses. And in turn, they pay you and also pay for your campground.
Which is a great way. I mean, free campground plus a job, you can't get much better than that. There's also options to be able to travel and do seasonal type of help. Things like harvesting on farms or orchards is another great way that you can still create an income while you're traveling on the road. So as you can see, there's so many ways that you can create an income while you're on the road, and you definitely do not have to be retired to be able to enjoy the RV life. There's so many resources available, and we're going to put some links below for some of these resources. But websites like Flex Jobs, where you can look for remote work, or you can just look for work that has a more flexible than most schedule. Resources like Upwork.com or Fiverr.com, where if you have got some skills that you can use to freelance, you can put a profile on these sites and be able to find freelance type positions where people hire you to do those types of jobs virtually. Freeup.com is another one of our favorite sites to be able to not only find people to help us in our businesses, but for people to also be able to freelance. You can set up a profile on FreeUp. And remember, it's not just highly skilled work such as graphic design or maybe web design, but even things like virtual assistants. So if you have administrative skills, maybe some basic writing skills, people are always looking for customer service help with their business. And that is something that's very easy to do with just some very basic skills, and you can do it while you're on the road.
Thank you so much for watching this video and subscribing to our channel. The biggest compliment you can give us is to subscribe and share with others.
We would love for you to leave us a comment below. Let us know what you're doing for work if you're working from the road, or let us know of other ideas that you have of things that people can do to be able to live the RV life and still create an income.